Hello world, Shelly here, and today I've got for you my 6-week Curology updates. I'm coming at you with a bare face so you can see what's going on with this mug. I've got before and after photos. We've got I don't know who we is, me and the cats, have all of the details here. So I have been using Curology for exactly 6 weeks today, the day I'm filming this. And I've been using all three of their main products, their cleanser, their moisturizer, and their super bottle, which is a prescription in most cases from Curology. They prescribe to each patient a super bottle of 3 active ingredients that go along with your current skincare needs. In order to get this, you are assigned a provider. You have to fill out a pretty detailed skin survey, sort of detailing all of your history, what you've used, what you're experiencing, etc. You then have to send multiple selfies with no makeup on from various angles of your face. Your provider will review all of that, recommend your super bottle, and my super bottle is 4% niacinamide, 2% azelaic acid, and the lowest tretinoin, which is the main prescription ingredient in here, 0.1, that's wrong, 0.01% tretinoin. And the price for this, your plans will start at $19.95 per month or $39.90 for a 2-month, 60-day supply. This is the 2-month size bottle. Everybody in the world that wants Curology and has Curology available in their state can get a sample of Curology where you just pay the $4.95 shipping and handling, and you will get a 1-month supply, so little half-size bottles of the products to try out for a month and see if you like them. Now, any skincare like this, especially when you're talking the Retin-A road, you're not going to see miraculous results immediately. The whole point of skincare like this is dedication, consistency over time. And personally, I think the first signs of improvement that you're going to see will fall between that 4 and 6 week mark, which is why I usually do, when I do a new skincare routine, my first major photo check-in 6 weeks after I have started. So be aware that you can't just slap this on your face and tomorrow you're going to look great. Actually, when it comes to retinols, you're probably going to go through a phase where your skin gets a little bit worse before it gets better. It's going to peel. It's very likely to do these things. And I had already been bombarding my skin with retinols, over-the-counter retinols, for years before I came to my Curology point in life. So I have not had much trouble with peeling or dryness, but that's just kind of how getting into retinols works. So let's talk about why I chose to look into Curology in the first place. I could not get a prescription from my dermatologist. I was told that they only prescribe for acne in Virginia. Now, I also have been told by several other people that live in Virginia that that's a bunch of not trueness, and maybe I need a different provider. I didn't bother to change providers because it's just, no, I'm just not going to bother with it, because then Curology came along. One of the things, I think originally Curology was not available in Virginia, and I think that as states are starting to allow medical procedures to be done, not procedures, but medical advice given over online methods, these things are being approved by the states as we go on in time. For example, I was able to get my eye checkup to renew my prescription for my contacts via an online test this past year. And being able to get prescription skincare through an online format of recommendation with a licensed provider, I think falls under that category. So eventually Virginia was added to the list of states that Curology is available from. Curology actually reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try their product. But like I said, everybody can get a free month supply if you would like. And I was super excited because I didn't think it was available in Virginia. And then I checked and it was. And so here we are. So I'm 6 weeks into my Curology journey. What I do is I use the cleanser at night, wash my face with it. First, I do a cleansing balm to remove my makeup, and then I use my Clarisonic brush with the Curology cleanser as my second wash. Then I go in, I have a couple serums. I will link my video if you missed it of what my current routine is with Curology. I do my youth activating serum from Lancome. Then I apply my Curology super bottle. I will do my number 7 line correcting serum on my smile lines and my forehead lines. And then I do the Curology moisturizer, and it's not quite enough for me as we're getting into winter, and so I top that with my Belif True Cream Moisturizing Balm, and that is my evening skincare routine every night. Now, I did start experiencing a little bit of dryness when I reincorporated my acids. So I have acid toners that I use in the morning, and I kind of jumped right back into them instead of going slowly. And I was doing them about every other day in the morning, and that ended up being a little bit too much. So I've backed off. I'm at a once a week-ish right now, maybe twice a week if I get antsy. I find if I don't do any acid toners or any acid exfoliation, what happens is skin flakes just hang out on my face and then they get caught up in my foundation and they don't exfoliate by themselves. So I need a little bit of extra help with exfoliation, and that's why I want to keep acids in my routine. I started out, my first 2 weeks, I did exactly what Curology said. They said eliminate all of the potentially irritating ingredients and just do your Curology. And I did. And so then I introduced the rest of my serums and things. My morning skincare, I am currently just doing my Lancome serum, my Drunk Elephant C-Firma serum, and then my moisturizer and sunscreen. Let's take a look at some photos and see how Curology has been working for me over 6 weeks. The most striking thing that I am very happy about is that it seems to be even further reducing my dark spots, my hyperpigmentation from sun damage that continues to keep popping up because your sun damage could be caused from 20 years ago and it's just showing up on your face now. It's great, really. And I felt like I was pretty close to the end of the road of what I could do in terms of helping my hyperpigmentation over the counter. Part of the reason why I wanted to start looking into getting some kind of prescription skincare. And doggone, some of my dark spots are fading again, which is awesome. The other thing I noticed is that, so I've been starting to get hyperpigmentation just very lightly, but like on the contours of my under eye. And really what I think it is, it's the high point of my cheekbone, like where you would highlight, and that's casting a shadow under my eyes, and it's really annoying. And even that seems to be lightening up. Now, I do take my super bottle up under my eyes, and I take it up onto my eyelids because it can help with lifting hooded lids as well. And this, I'm not entirely sure. I could be just hoping and projecting my positive hopes onto this. I still use my Bright Tight, which has been my main method of lifting my hooded lids just a little bit to this point. But I think, especially on my worst eye, it might be getting a little bit better than it was even. That's kind of cool. I feel like overall my under eyes are quite a bit more smooth. The main deep wrinkle that I've got under my eyes is less pronounced. I'm still continuing my Bright and Tight, like I said, so like that process that I've been using, my Science Serum products, I've been using them for over 2 years and I'm continuing to use them. So I think at this point improvement is really from new things that I've added to my routine, because like I said with the Science Serum as well, I feel like I'm almost at the end of the road of improvement that I can get from it, but if I stop using it, I start sliding back into sinking my droopy lids, and so you have to maintain what you've been doing to keep the results, but I want even more results. So I do feel like it's potentially helping my hooded lids just a little bit. Overall, I feel like my complexion is just brighter, and smoother. You know, my textured side of my face is not as textured. It's starting to improve that. I have a long way to go on improving texture, but so far I have to say I am thoroughly enjoying this. My pores have not bothered me in terms of their appearance under foundation quite as much as usual, and you know, we still have a long ways to go. 6 weeks in to a routine like this is just a drop in the bucket. So that's what I've had happening so far. You can look at the close-ups and see what you guys think. And let me know, have you tried Curology? Are you looking into trying it? Are you going to do a free bottle? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's talk skincare. And I know that there are other ways to get Retin-A products without a prescription, and I have just the main, I'm not going to say the names of the place because I don't want to support them, but the big place that all the big YouTubers say you should get it from and it's all safe and everything. I had a big old credit card fraud issue after I attempted to order a tube myself. And so I'm very happy for all of you that can get it inexpensively that way and don't need to go through something like this, but yeah, it cost me time and money to fix that issue that I'm just not willing to buy black market stuff like that anymore. So I will stick with Curology. I know it is more expensive than those options, but those options also, you don't have a provider, you don't know the source, you don't have anybody. I'm just going to stick with Curology. I like that I have someone I can message at any time. I can send her a picture. I can say, hey, what's happening on my face? What should I do about this? I can, like I'm about to do, I am going to request a bump up in the strength of my tretinoin. Now this is, I still have a few weeks left in this bottle, and so I'm going to use the rest of this bottle, and then I'm going to say when my next bottle comes, please bump me up. I'm going to send her the pictures that I took for this video and the pictures that I took 6 weeks ago, and I just like that I can get personalized advice, and that's part of the price. Like, that's part of what I'm paying for. If you don't use that, you know, you've got this great feature available to you that it's really to your advantage to use it and get the full benefit of this service. So that's my experience with Curology so far. I'm going to wait another couple of months. Maybe we'll do a 3-month check-in when I hit the 3-month mark. 3 to 4 months, I will do another check-in with photos, and we'll see how it's going. But I am going to keep on using it. It has simplified my evening routine. I have far fewer steps in my nighttime skincare now that I've got 3 steps in one, and that's just been very nice. I'm enjoying it. I am definitely enjoying it, and I think the results are starting to show. There you have it. If you enjoy skincare update kinds of videos, give me a thumbs up down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. As always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over skincare with me. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.